Yeah, Mr. Chairman, I mean, the items 5A, B, and C are pretty simple.
Right.
They're just appointments or reappointments. Well, one appointment and the rest are reappointments. Some guy named Woolley's in there somewhere.
I think I know that.
Sure you want to reconsider?
And then 5D is a proclamation honoring Dorothy West, which I'll, if you guys are okay, I'll probably have Cindy read, and then Cindy may want to speak to it a little bit.
Okay. Does anybody have any questions regarding 5A, B, C, or D? Okay. I'll take us to item 6. Is a motion to approve purchasing of duty and practice ammunition from Michigan Ammo, current vendor, for an amount not to exceed $6,200 funded through the 2017 Justice Assistance Grant. Chief?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, both 6 and 7 revolve around the purchase of ammunition for our department qualification handgun and rifle. It piggybacks off the training we had last week for our active shooter stuff. Your officers will be well trained and well prepared if you ever have to run into these incidents.
Sure.
Chief, just a quick question. I know I've asked in the past. How many times we qualify in a year now?
3. We do 2 outdoor, 1 indoor. Spring, fall would be outdoor, and winter indoor.
Good.
Handgun.
Okay, does anybody have any questions regarding 6 and 7 since the chief said it is? Okay. Item number 8 is a motion to approve sending 4 officers to street survival training in Grand Rapids, Michigan for a cost not to exceed $2,516, and it's funded through the General Fund Police Training and Transportation. Chief Ware.
Yes, Mr. Chairman, we just finished up our performance evaluations. Our supervisors have identified an officer from each one of our 4 platoons they felt had provided exemplary service, and the young officers are really willing to work, so we thought we'd reward them with sending to this great training.
Is there any questions? Okay, item number 9 is a motion to approve Jeff Odell for Building Department Plan Review Services. Cost of service will be 75% of collected plan review fees as approved in the City of Taylor fee schedule. Just a little backup on this. I think it was the Friday before I left or Thursday before I left. Jesse Harrington asked to meet with me regarding this situation. And if you remember, we voted on this prior to. I know one of my concerns was the fact that he had just left one of our engineering firms and then was competing against him. After meeting with Jesse, being able to sit down and talk with him, he really explained the fact that we're so backed up. Both engineering firms that we use are very backed up. And he wants to use, he came and met with me and said, we're really in a situation where if we can just use him as overflow, if we're on par, we're going to continue to use the 2 groups that we use mainly, but we're so far backed up that, you know, I'd like you to really reconsider this or whatever, if it's something that you guys would be interested in doing. And after talking with him, you know, I felt like I would reconsider it. And if I'm missing anything, Mr. Bach, please.
I mean, he was doing it before, and he's very good, very knowledgeable.
And Jesse did attest to that.
And he has a quicker turnaround, so
Yeah.
I think it's all in all, it's just good
And he's
customer
cheaper.
service. Excuse me. He's charging 75% of the permit.
Well, I talked to Jesse also.
Oh, okay, so.
Yeah. So I just wanted to give you a real quick background on it, I should say. So.
Tim, I have a question.
Sure.
Being that it was denied last time, you can just, anytime they can come back up again?
Yeah,
Or is there a certain way of doing that?
Yeah, what it is one of the, I voted no on it,
Oh, okay.
so I can put it back up
Okay.
for discussion. So,
Question.
sure.
So we did, I know you and I talked when this was voted no before, with insurance requirements to make sure that he would be properly insured and everything.
He said he would be insured, absolutely.
That'll be like purchasing standards, they'll review it.
I believe that he would fall under our insurance anyway, if he was working for a building company, he'd fall under. He just provides his.
Well, through chair, I think that this was the 1099 contractor, so he would be responsible for his own insurance, his own everything, because it would be an independent contractor. It's my assumption. I don't know the details of this particular one, but I'm assuming he would have his own insurance, everything like that. We would issue a 1099 at the end of the year, is my understanding.
He's providing it anyway. So,
Okay.
yeah.
there any discussion on number 9?
Mr. Chairman, just a point of information, typically what happens is for both plan review and engineering review, there's a rotation that occurs between the two approved firms, so I think this would allow for a backup, or there are times where individuals come in and they make a request. Maybe it's a bigger project and they want a specific company they want to work with. I think, where's Laura? Is she, I thought I saw her, is she here still? Anyway, or Keith, I think that's pretty much how you guys wrote, there's a rotation in the building department and planning department, correct?
It's a lot of it, there's so many things, the differences. I mean, it depends on who's quicker, and sometimes a company will come in and they've worked with one engineer before, so they say, I don't want to work, I want to work with the other engineer, and it's the same, you know, it's just doing the review. But yeah, it's.
Well, I
They
think
think people do make requests.
you know, Jesse was very adamant that this guy is very honed in on his skills. He
He's
doesn't-
very knowledgeable
A lot
about
of
every
things get
trade.
missed sometimes, and this guy just, he's really confident, you know, in this, so. You know, I think it was a good meeting. It was what happens. Okay, is there any other discussion on number 9? Okay, item 10 is a motion to approve planning director to attend the Michigan Association of Planning's 2019 annual conference in Kalamazoo, Michigan, Wednesday, September 25th through Friday, September 27th, 2019, for amount not to exceed $810 for conference fees, hotel, and parking. Yeah, she might not know we're starting early, so. Okay. We can come back to this if anybody has any questions for Laura. It's pretty self-explanatory.
Mr. Chairman, this is an overnight stay, I believe, so that is why it's under $2,000, but because she's spending, I think it's a couple of nights, Wednesday and Thursday.
Here she is. Right on time. So if anybody, any questions for Laura? Item number 11 is a motion to approve McKenna Associates, a planning consultant, to provide professional services to the planning department in the amount of $4,000 for the remainder of the 2019-2020 fiscal year on an as-needed basis. And this is Mrs. Fell.
To the chair, McKenna does basically just all the rezonings for the planning department. They give a professional, thorough review of the property and whether or not they recommend it be rezoned or not rezoned. We've had a recent one where I actually used them to do a planning recommendation letter to the planning commission, just to double check myself and to have 2 letters to go by. They charged a little bit extra for that because they attended the meeting, they wrote the letter, had the recommendation, and then there was another rezoning. Normally, we don't have but maybe 4 a year rezonings, but with the upsurge in development, we've had a little bit more, so I am kind of projecting that I will probably spend $4,000 in the next fiscal year from McKenna to the system.
Okay. Is there any other questions? Okay, item 12 is a motion to approve amending the 2019 summer special assessment roll by removing $222 in ordinance citations from 8400 Beach Daily. Mrs. Fisher?
Yes. Michigan Title claims they called customer service in December of 2018 regarding 8400 Beach Daily, a commercial building looking for outstanding debt and violations. According to Michigan Title, they spoke with former call center employee, and at the time, customer service stated there were no outstanding violations. Property sold December 20th of 2018 to S&N Realty Investments. July 2019 summer tax bill came out and produced on that tax bill reflected $222 of violations for litter written on August 27th of 2018. Michigan Title is requesting removal of violation from the 2019 summer tax bill due to the fact they attempted to find outstanding money due.